Today I will share with you how I got my first video editing client, things or skills that actually matter in video editing, and also what I would do differently if I would pursue video editing from scratch. A little bit of backstory. I used to edit videos when I was in high school, but I only use my phone because I don't have a computer yet to pursue my passion in video editing. Fortunately, after saving up from my allowances and scholarship, I saved up to buy my first PC, and that is when I learned video editing last year of May 2025. So I only used YouTube tutorials and I didn't buy any courses in learning this craft. The software that I'm using is DaVinci Resolve. It's a multi-editing tool. It's free. So if you would start video editing, I would recommend learning DaVinci Resolve. I also learned After Effects for motion graphics, but only the basics. When I first started video editing, it felt overwhelming and frustrating. There are a lot of times where I want to quit or just pursue another skill or learn another software like Adobe Premiere Pro or CapCut. So after consistently learning video editing for almost a year, last March this year, I started applying. I use onlinejobs.ph. If you know that, it's a popular freelancing site for locally in our area in the Philippines. So I sent around 200 applications and a lot of rejections, a lot of discovery calls. I fortunately got my first part-time client. So it's just part-time, but it's a good starting point. My advice in terms of sending applications and outreaching is volume is king. A lot of beginners underestimate the quantity you have to put out in order to get clients. Try sending like 10 applications every day. Just try to crank out a lot of outreaching and like networking to prospects in order for you to get your client. And another thing is focus on one platform first. If you're going to use Upwork, just try to focus on putting all your outreaching effort onto that platform, or you can do LinkedIn or you can do Facebook groups or Instagram. It really depends on your niche and also which type of client you want to pursue. But then again, you just need to stick to one platform and do a lot of volume in application. Number one is you need to learn storytelling. I used to think when I was first starting that video editing primarily consists of doing fancy effects, fancy transitions. And although those count, what actually matters is if you can evoke an emotion to your viewers or to your audience. You also need to learn sound design. Half of the part of video experience is the sound and what you hear. Improve your research skills. You will spend a lot of time finding B-rolls, supporting clips, or maybe finding inspiration for your animation and all that. So you can earn your way through this skill without buying any courses, any tutorials. You just need to know what to search in YouTube for you to learn different aspects of video editing. So again, learn sound design, learn graphic design, and learn how to tell a story. Also learn composition. And lastly, another underrated skill is knowing how to reverse engineer. So reverse engineering good edit. What I mean by this is you will find a viral clip or a beautiful edit, and then you will break down its aspect of why it performed well or why it is edited well, right? So you will break down what are the assets used, what are the animation used, or how they use animation or effects. And also you have to be patient. I mean, video editing is a long process, right? I mean, it's a time consuming craft, especially as a beginner if you're still learning the basics. But you will get faster and more efficient as you go along. But when you're first starting, it is a long, continuous process. So you need to be patient with yourself in learning this. So lastly, you need to be willing to be a continuous learner, because the things that you will learn along the way will not end. There's always much to learn in this craft. It's like programming, or like when you're in the IT field. You have to continuously upskill and learn new things and keep up with the trend if you want to have edge against your competitors. Pick one editing software. It doesn't matter what software it is. Clients don't actually care what type of software you use to some extent, right? As long as you can deliver good results and good videos to clients, to businesses, then you get your pay stack, your money. Number two is you need to learn sales and marketing. If you want to pursue this as a career, as a freelance, side hustle, a large part of what you will be doing is actually not editing, but rather outreaching to clients, finding prospects, business that need your services. So you need to learn how to market yourself. I mean, you have an edge now if you know how to edit videos, because the main format now in social media is videos. Build a personal brand. That's what I am planning to do. Learn how to outreach, like cold email, cold calls, cold DMs. You will learn that along the way, but you need to realize that if you want to pursue this, that's just the reality of this industry. You need to know what specific industry has demands for this skill, and most importantly, you need to know the business problems that you're solving with video editing. So not actually having fancy effects or transitions, but they look for someone that will help them get them more views, get them more leads or sales. So you need to position yourself solving that type of problem, and if video editing is just your medium to solve clients' problems. So you need to learn how to sell results, outcomes, rather than the actual thing that you're doing or the technicalities of video editing. You need to practice consistently. It doesn't have to be every day. The best way to practice is just watch YouTube tutorials and then learn alongside the tutorial you're watching. Once you watch a tutorial, try to apply it on your own personal projects. Build your swipe files. This consists of a folder with all the good edits that you find interesting and you want to recreate on your own. So learn the fundamentals of video editing. You need to learn how to cut. You need to learn what to cut: sound design, visual design, storytelling, composition, and most importantly, you need to learn one aspect at a time. You will get overwhelmed if you would learn this like simultaneously. How would you actually get clients if you don't have any experience yet? You need to build a portfolio. Portfolio consists of your best work or your best edit, so that you can prove to clients that you're actually competent as a video editor and that you can deliver on the results. So you can do mock edits for imaginary brands or like popular brands. Doesn't have to be long. It can be a 20-30 second video. And I think that's it.